Hi guys, we are the 732 review crew. I'm Joe.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Mikey.
And today we are out watching episode 1 of season 4 of The Expanse called New Terra, which I wonder what that could be possibly alluding
Considering
to.
New Terra means New Earth, probably. Maybe they find a new habitable planet in one of these 1,000 solar systems that we now have access to.
Which we can probably make a fairly safe assumption of what?
There is probably one in one of them. And
I can't imagine they would build all of these roadways
To non
to like just garbage galaxies.
Well, no, don't they have to have life in these
Yeah.
galaxies to have made
Yeah.
the rings because the protomolecule absorbs living things?
Exactly.
I don't know.
And, you know, the biggest question for us right now is, who gets to claim this planet? Mars, Earth, or the Belt?
Well,
James
there's only one way to find out, isn't
And that's
there?
just to jump right into this episode. So as we begin season 4, episode 1 of The Expanse, if you made it this far, make sure you do like the video, subscribe to us if you haven't already, and let us know your favorite part in the video in the comments below. Otherwise, thank you for watching. We're the 732 Review Crew, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
The Soul Ring.
Soul Ring.
Hey, you gonna tap for some extra mana?
No association.
No, it's the solar system ring. I get it. Oh, what fleet is that?
Belter ships. You are entering restricted space. Veer off now, or we will fire.
What is going on?
Yeah, what is going on? Oh, they blockade runners to just go colonize?
It's a bear doing that. Oh, that one's done.
Yikes.
There's a lot of them. Oh, it's Behemoth.
Why is it stationed at the nucleus? Barbacola?
Barbacola.
We are don't scared. Whatever happens, we will be together.
Where's Prax?
Together.
Tripoli, you are not authorized to fire inside the ring space. Baba Piccola, the OPA orders you to comply.
We will not. We've been begging for a port since Ganymede fell.
Go! 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 Go!
Captain's like, all right.
Go! Go! Go!
Might as well. Oh no. Eek. Eek.
A whole new world.
They made it.
Did you speak to Naomi?
Got a beard.
It was lovely meeting her, except it was through a screen.
Those drugs are brutal. I wouldn't have asked her to do that for me.
Here, it's for your next long haul.
What's Anantes from?
What did you see out there?
It's hard to put into words.
The chosen one.
He Space Jesus.
He has a parent.
I'll be right in.
Why?
We'll never know.
Or maybe we will.
Swiss cheese.
No, protomolecule.
Oh.
He's having mystical visions.
We gotta talk about that, right?
Ride? Yeah, I know.
Next clue to the case. Oh, we gotta talk about that, right, kid? Next clue to the case. I wonder what that rain tastes like.
Damn. That's Miller talking right there.
Mm-hmm.
Used to love the rain when I was a kid. Sit out here and watch the lightning storms.
Sounds beautiful. We gotta talk about that, right, kid? Next clue to the case.
That's the protomolecule talking.
I hope we get a chance to meet in person one day. You know, I'm quite a dancer.
Oh, his entire mom and dad group.
Fonkopenga, Telwanda, or El Belta, Fonkopenga, Telwanda. Okay. That was agonizing.
Yes, it was.
I don't like her
She
haircut.
cut her hair.
I don't like it.
New railgun's looking good.
Hey, new
I just
gun.
need you to check out the thrust compensator.
Hey, Amos.
What?
Melba?
Oh.
Please. Clarissa.
Oh.
Huh?
I get one vid message.
Oh, she's in jail.
And it's to message Amos?
Didn't have anyone to call. I called to say thank you.
For what?
Months heading home. I letting me work in the shop with you.
Oh.
Kept me sane.
You're a good mechanic.
Remember when you sent me to check on the seals in the airlock? If I wanted to, I could have blown the outer door while I was in it. Killed myself.
Yep. If I was staring down a lifetime sentence, I'd want to have the option.
Oh, he let her have that option.
It was kind of you to make the offer.
Oh, it was.
You breathe in, you breathe out. Eat, shit, sleep. You take whatever they give you, and you give nothing in return.
Can I bother you again sometime?
Sure thing, Peaches.
Peaches. He's such a sweet dude. In like the gruffest way.
Madam Secretary, if I may.
Nancy, don't start this shit with me again.
Half our population is unemployed, and we've been given the biggest opportunity to give them jobs, to give them a purpose.
Yeah, for real.
When Columbus arrived, at least he knew what was waving at him was human.
Sooner or later, an Earthship will try to run the blockade. Are you going to shoot down our own citizens, or are we going to turn the situation to our advantage?
We are going to do what I goddamn said we are going to do.
I missed her.
I don't know why she's so against it, though.
The Belters have been installing comm relays through the ring gates. The relays went live 2 days ago and started picking up broadcasts from one system. By some miracle, the Belters in this world survived. About 100 or so. They're calling the planet Ilus. The planet is practically made of lithium. They're mining it.
Belters struck it rich. Good for them.
They also found this.
Is it artifacts? Is it alien artifacts?
It looks like the work of the proton molecule.
Structures?
It doesn't appear to be active.
I want you to go to Ilus.
Main story quest.
And if it is another Earth?
Evacuate the Belters. Destroy the protomolecule if you can. And get the hell out of there.
Nice of us.
Legitimate salvage.
How'd she look? Fine? No, I mean like, what was she wearing?
That's my dude.
Naomi, you and Alex will stay in orbit.
I'm going to the surface.
Are you sure?
It's a long trip to Ilus. I'll have time to prepare.
Just gravity.
Yeah.
Whatever happens down there, we'll deal with it together.
Just want to point out she was willing to do it to go to new planets, but not to meet his family.
Goddamn right.
Yeah. Same Naomi.
Mars, baby.
Honey?
Yep.
No, she's working in the industrial line now.
Or is she working on the Rossi? A missile? A power pack?
Yes.
A gas tank?
Parasol?
What are they salvaging?
Are they salvaging or building?
Well, she took something out, so... Wait, is that a city? Huh?
Martians. They're built underground.
This is the most we've seen of Mars.
Hey, I got a few bites on apartments, so I shouldn't be too much longer.
As long as you need Bobby.
She's living with someone.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Yeah, I can really heat him up.
Wasn't she on board the Rossi at the end of last season?
Who?
Bobby.
Yeah, but she's a born Mars person. She bleeds from Mars. Like, doing treason twice.
Your Aunt Bobby.
Your Aunt Bobby? Aunt Bobby!
He's with his family.
I saw the news you're heading to the ring. Are you going to New Terra?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
There's protomolecule down there.
Apparently we are experts in the field, so who better to go and see?
And how are you feeling about it?
You wouldn't understand.
What's that supposed to
You haven't
mean?
been scared of anything in your life.
Sure I have. All the time. You just have to believe that what you're doing really matters.
Why don't they take her? She could be Prime Minister of Mars one day.
The belt used. Pirates?
UN freighter Amberjack, we got you target locked. Give us
Pirates.
cargo, we don't
Yep,
fight,
pirates.
and you live. Answer now.
What's Ashford up to?
This is OPAS
Ah.
We have target locked. Shut down your drive, prepare to be boarded.
Nice. Legitimate nation. Nice. Come on, Ashford.
He's just like a privateer now.
No, he was in the army. He's the opposite of a privateer. Ooh, that missile flip. Oh, they hit it down. Nice. It's like Alex did.
Base of action! They're dumping core!
Are they killing themselves? Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, they got their pirate.
What faction are you with?
It pay well. For kill your own. For the inners.
Who is ignoring the truce?
The one that still fight for the belt. Belt us out of the ring. So they find the gold first. Leave us with dirt. And you help them.
Yo, all the Belters talk such good trash.
I'm surprised you guys didn't say anything.
Oh, what?
About Ashford.
What about him? He's doing what he said he was going to do. Making the belt a legitimate nation.
But not at the helm.
Of the behemoth?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she got her injection.
Right into the bone.
Yeah, I bet that's a bitch.
Bone density, muscle mass, heart to lung capacity, all that.
Ilus is our home now, and we will not be driven out again.
Keep going.
How are they surviving on there? They prep.
They found a happy world. Yikes.
Well, you have to make the assumption they went through what she's going.
Does she need like to be injected in all 200 bones?
Too many tiny bones.
Let us know in the comments. Thank you.
Too many bones. Too many tiny bones. Like the.
But she needs to get.
bones.
I don't.
Look, she's standing now. Because it's low G.
Where's your fucking mech legs?
She didn't need them. She got the injections.
I bet they were sick.
You fixed her back, remember?
Boss man.
Oh yeah, nigga.
What's Mang?
What are you doing here? Is the universe about to end again?
Her spinal implant.
See you, Coffee.
There it is.
You've been busy, eh? Over 40 Rincon relays installed
To date, I gather.
42, which means only 1,331 to go. With Medina Station on the hub of it all. It's a good command.
Medina
The
Station.
gas station on the new frontier. Putting in a souvenir shop.
Be out of business after the blockade lifts. You're going to get the Belters off that planet.
We're not going to evict anyone. We're going to make sure it's safe.
Safe.
Hear how many of those refugees died trying to adapt? A lot of them had to go back up to orbit.
See, they didn't get the injections.
It's not foolish to want free air and free water and a home for their children. We are creatures of space. In 2 generations, their children will be in us. They won't even remember what they were. Everyone should have the right to decide for themselves.
Who's
What is
that?
I want to know what that is.
Oh, it's Holden's face. It looked like a lifeless mask for a second.
Thanks for the ride.
What are we supposed
Whoa.
to wait?
Oh.
For the proto molecule sees.
Oh.
Can I buy you another beer? I ripped about 6 months back. They told our whole unit, hey, thanks for the memories. Y'all civilians now. You could have saved your benefits if you signed that statement they were waving in front of you.
I'm sure it was good entertainment.
But you wouldn't.
I stand by what I did, and I can live with the fallout. It's what a Marine does.
First thing, you look like you about ready to vent some skull for looking at you the wrong way. You're not exactly the poster girl for mental health. Holy hard.
Tell you what, sailor. Hang on to that uniform. Keep him tip-top. You can be damn sure there are plenty more wars coming.
The OPA does not speak for all, and those who stand with Fred Johnson and Anderson Dawes should bear in mind the inevitable fate of Wellwala and collaborators.
Ooh.
Transmit your access code immediately.
What's he up to?
What is he ever up to?
Tynan, this is your final warning.
Give it to them.
You have to trust your gut.
Well, the last time I did that, it didn't work out so well, did it?
Only because my friend had a boyfriend with an imaginary friend who told us how to power that station down.
And I thought he was a madman. He turns out to be a prophet.
That like handshake is like, oh, I love that.
Yeah.
It's so good for his character.
He's getting too old for this shit.
Yeah, we got a legal charter from the UN and Mars, so...
You think the OPA give a shit about that?
No, I do not.
He looks familiar.
He is in
a lot
plenty
of
yeah. He's definitely going to be a familiar face.
Lighten up, Fayez. You're about to be famous.
I bet if they're about to be shot down.
Just like the ones back home.
Oh, god damn it.
Yikes. Are they getting anti-aircraft guns?
That guy's dead. Oh my god.
Spy is alive?
What? Oh.
Nope. Oh wow. What happened
The
there?
person she was holding the hand of just got shot out.
Oh, there goes all their supplies.
Yep.
That's a little ominous. Yikes.
Oh.
Yeah. Seems like nobody else survived.
Come to Belter. More people survived, see?
It doesn't seem too good though. Oh wait, is that one of the Belters?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the one that was on the TV.
The Belters are providing what aid they can, but hasten to add the company had no right to land in the first place. It could have been an accident, or an attack, or something much worse. The Belters will try to enlist you to their cause. Holden, do not put your dick enough already.
It's fucked enough already. I gotta keep that one and use that one. I'm gonna say that to Rick today and see what happens. I'm fucking stick your dick in it, dude. It's already fucked enough.
What was that?
Oh, their new gun that they were talking about at the beginning of the episode. Well, did it shoot a moon?
About to be the Hulk.
Bro, plus 16 muscle mass. That's go up.
Surprised they didn't get him an even bigger gun.
Oh no, he's like...
It's like a shoulder-mounted machine gun. Here
we go, crew. Minus Gunny and Cracks. They're landing. Very cool how that lands though.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense how it lands.
What's up with that guy?
Yeah, why is he like popping up?
That's so cool how that lands. The first time on a planet.
Yeah.
With real oxygen.
Imagine what that's like. Never seeing a sky, never like being on actual like.
She wasn't supposed to look up at the horizon. Remember?
Oh yeah, keep.
Come on. Yeah, look, eyes straight.
Yeah, why did they give her a backpack to carry?
One in front of the other. It's a big moment for her. And a lot of the Belters.
What about Alex? He's Martian.
Why didn't Alex need to get the injections? Chat.
They look like they're just in Iceland. Oh, look at this cute little camp.
It's our land, huh? This belt our land. Nobody's doing anything to anybody.
We're here to help.
Hey, you here for help us? I am there.
All right, easy there, partner.
Traitors!
Oh no, yeah.
Everybody put your guns down now. Amos, you two.
Them first.
You got 2 seconds. Prashant, you got 1.
Kill him, Amos. Come on, do it. What is that?
What? Is that a dragon? Oh, it's like a swarm?
That's probably shut their ship down, yo.
Aw.
Take cover!
Is it gonna turn into a person or is it a locust swarm? Oh. Hey, look, alien life.
Metal. Is a protomolecule making a little swarm?
The nanomachines?
Okay.
Stop.
All right, hold on. First things first. Everybody all together now. It's a whole new world. Wow, that was way better than I was expecting you guys to do.
All right, so we're on New Earth. To start, what is that fucking? We thought they got shot down. Maybe that was the swarm that did it.
Hey, okay, hold on. One party's calling it Ilus, and one party's calling it New Terra.
We're on the new planet.
Yes.
And there's a swarm of nanomachines.
I don't know. I don't like how you use the word new as if it was like New Terra implied.
Hey, new to me. Okay?
They're on the planet.
They're on the planet.
Thank you.
And there's a swarm of what looks like nano creatures. Nano robots creatures, which could be the protomolecule.
It's a drone swarm.
Well, we don't know if they're sentient.
We don't know if they're sentient yet, but they seem to have consumed matter.
That would be a crazy phenomenon if they're just random magnet waves that are pulling those shards through the air. That'd be crazy.
That'd be pretty crazy. Whatever it is, maybe that's what destroyed their ship and shot it down.
I'm getting the impression of that because the Belters didn't seem like they were like
looting,
violent.
It also didn't seem like they brought weapons capable of shooting a ship down. Because they came on a refugee ship.
Well, more importantly, if that was their intention, wouldn't they have just killed any of the survivors?
Exactly.
Now,
Yeah.
in this episode, we also get some, Ashford developments.
We got some updates on our characters.
The whole gang.
So we have Naomi is with the crew, as we know.
She cut her hair.
But Gunny is not.
New hair, new me.
Can I, before we get into that, I something broader.
Mm-hmm.
So, how are the factions addressing the new worlds? Let's start with Earth.
Contracts are looking like what do you mean? Like they don't. Well, Earth.
How is each faction approaching and dealing with all of the new world?
Well, Earth does not want to go there because they don't want to open up the beast.
Avasarala doesn't want to go there because she's worried.
Mars, it seems like, wants to go there, obviously because it may be easier than terraforming a whole new planet. We don't know yet.
And we only know one thing about what it seems like may be going on Mars currently.
Yeah, they're kind of demilitarizing, it seems, a little bit.
Possibly.
They're definitely cutting the fleet down, but now you got malcontent.
But they also lost a lot of the fleet in the war, too, so that's probably, that when they said that we lost a lot of
And Gunny's a folk hero.
But she's also now she's not a salvage person. She's doing some legitimate
got
salvage.
A hero of Mars, hero of the belt, hero of Earth.
Another hero of Mars.
Another hero of the belt.
We got to meet Holden's whole family.
Yep. Hold on.
It was so cute when the uncle was trying to talk Belter.
That's not uncle. That's not uncle.
Dad, I don't know.
He's
fourth father.
I can't.
So
Jeez.
Earth is cautious and afraid and trying to maintain control. Mars, we don't really know yet, but I'm sure we'll see more. And the belt is like, YOLO, fuck it.
Not fully. Drummer was like, we should not be colonizing planets because that's not who we are.
It's going to make us inners.
It's going to make us inners. Yeah. So it doesn't seem like they're all on the same page.
Yes.
For example, you know right now, because of what's going on, the Belters aren't... The Belter OPA faction, which is technically the government of the Belt right now, is saying we're not going through the ring. We're just helping protect, shipments and whatnot. It's refugees who are going through the ring and breaking the laws, while Earth and Mars are having contracts for these planets, which is a very Earth, and Mars thing to do. Is we're going to drop some contracts and sell these planets and the rights to them. And Belters are like first come, first serve,
they're charters. It's a little different.
Which is what Avasarala is trying to prevent. She's trying to prevent a bloody conflict caused by first come, first serve. Because, like they said,
Yeehaw politics.
There's billions upon trillions of resources out there in value. So, if you don't do this correctly, this is a war for resources.
It's the Wild West.
It is the Wild West.
Or more aptly, like they said, the Gold Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, we had a discussion during the episode, that Naomi did have to take the drugs, but Alex didn't. So I'm a little bit curious about that part. Because, but they were also talking about how they didn't say the Belters took the drugs. They said some couldn't acclimate, so they were forced back up.
Yeah,
Let us know in the comments below because I'm sure you guys have the answers.
But it could just be like it is like half a G of gravity, which will still hurt for Belters, but like is manageable.
Whereas Alex is like, "Wow,
we had
it's a real shithole."
We had the conversation.
You know?
Mars and the belt have the same gravity,
right?
So whatever Martians can handle is without modifications. Belters can also handle without modification, because I believe that they were making the points, which makes sense because spaceships are the same gravity based on when they're not in orbit of a planet. They have like no gravity when they're in the planet unless it's being applied because there's forces being created while they're being proposed. But Mars, I believe, is 1/3 gravity, and the belt. As a result, the stations built are also 1/3 gravity because they're not built by Belters. For Belters originally, they were built by the Inners for Belters to live in and become to mine ice and other resources off asteroids for them. So these places, most likely have the same gravities as Mars. I'm quite curious to see, for example, what would happen if Gunny showed up on this planet, even with her training. Would it be like?
I think she'd be fine.
I think she'd be totally.
Yeah,
I think she'd be totally fine. It'd just be like Alex. On the other hand, I'm quite curious. Could somebody in the comments let us know about Alex? I don't think he should be fine.
It's just not a fair assumption to assume because it's habitable that it is like Earth. That's not you can't be making that.
Well, not making the assumption based on that. Making the assumption based on the fact that they said that she needs drugs to go on this planet, so it's already above a 3rd G, and then already a bunch of them couldn't handle it, so they had to go back into space. So you already know it's at least double, like you said. It's just an assumption too, but
But we don't know that because Naomi is not super young. I feel like we're getting way into this, but just to wrap up, in my opinion, she has never, ever, 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 ever felt any more G's than what she has always been accustomed to. She's fully grown adult woman. I'm sure if you're a teenager, it's still going to fuck you up, but your body may be more adapt. I don't know. I think there's a bunch of stuff. I think we're way overlooking into that, and there's a bunch of other cool stuff that's happening.
Well, the thing is, the stuff that interests me is that stuff because that stuff is bone mass and bone density as well as organ function and organ density, which is part of my job. Is when I do bone densities at work sometimes, which is I measure the density of people. And, I know if they're above, below, or, above average.
This conversation's giving me osteoporosis.
That's
what I diagnosed.
So we got to the planet and there's the flying storm of shuriken blades.
Yeah, literally. I was like, what?
But what else is on the planet?
People.
Resources, water,
oxygen.
Air.
Well, they said lithium, which obviously, we know lithium is super valuable.
Yeah. It's used for energy.
But there's the proto-molecule artifact temple, whatever.
And then Holden's going to activate. But we saw,
and you saw there's multiple. It's not just one.
And Miller, actually, we got to finally see from Proto Miller's eyes what Holden looks like. And then what happens when it disappears. He just kind of jumps to somewhere else. So it's the investigator being sent, because we have to remember, this is not Miller, even though Holden keeps saying that. This is the investigator. And the only time, Miller shines out is when he's, sitting on Earth and he's like, wow, never thought I'd be able to, I wonder what rain tastes like. That's Miller. And then it goes back to saying we need to finish this job. That's the investigator.
I feel like it's the proto-molecule and it's just them with a big ass stick in the form of Miller. And they're just like, hey,
do the thing.
Go. Why aren't you all excited and going through the rings? What's wrong? Go.
Well, here's the thing. I think the reason why they're not excited, and this is always a big thing in First Contact, is going great, or new planets are going great until you do something that you shouldn't have, whether it's move too many resources, activate something you shouldn't have, or too much power is on the planet,
too much power,
which draws the attention of another civilization or beings, and then they arrive. It's kind of like when you cause too much ruckus and then your neighbor's like, calm down.
Bring the
that's the reason why Earth hasn't been really noticed, is because they really, not Earth, but the solar system hasn't really been noticed. The Sol system, which is our system, because we're not really doing too many things. We're not doing faster than light travel, really. I don't believe, because we just learned how to do that right now with the rings. We're not doing massive technology. There's not, this was the first war they had recently too, with a lot of stuff, and it wasn't really, mass, mass destruction in the sense of like, the planets were being destroyed. So I think that's already something that wouldn't draw the attention of people. But, if you're colonizing a planet, taking those resources, and you accidentally activate this proto temple, that would draw the attention of maybe the people who destroyed, or the creatures that destroyed the proto molecule.
Huh.
I think there's I think this season's fantastic. I think you guys
There's
have a lot to look forward to.
A lot of questions.
I don't like her haircut.
I'm like I said, still not an Naomi fan.
Nope.
That's just me.
That's okay. You guys have anything else you'd like to add to that?
No, I think your monologue was good.
Yep, my monologue. All right.
There's a lot to look forward to. A lot of cool stuff going on. Maybe aliens.
The one thing I noticed, I want to say, for just
or more shuriken blades,
is we had Ashford kind of do a little self-reflection when he was talking to the pirate. He said
he did.
He was like, "You're, being a dog for the inners, preventing belters from going out to do things. Fred Johnson and Anderson Dawes are traitors.
Yeah,
so
collaborators.
We might have a terrorist faction pop up from inside the OPA again that tries to, revolt or something. But only one way for us to find out, and that's for us to keep watching this season. And I'm pretty excited to do so. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just, man, I can't even say anything. I'm not even going to say anything.
Well, there's only one way for us to find out, and that's for us to keep watching. And for those of you who do ask in the comments when Joe will be unaware of what's happening, that's season 6, I believe. Joe has.
It's season 6. I want to say I watched the first 3 episodes of.
Not till the end.
So not till the end, but once we get there, not even Joe will know what's happening, and he can join us in the tinfoil hats finally. But we want to say thank you for watching. Make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know your favorite parts if we can do anything to improve the video for you. Otherwise, we'll see you next time on The Expanse. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
Bye.
Bye.